190, join the runway 22 localizer.
190, join the localizer, right now 100, thank you.
So the 556 should be transponder mode C now.
It's still not showing up for me. It should maybe say TA/RA in your, where you set your squawk.
Roger that, TARA on transponder A320 and mode Charlie set in the pilot. Over 556.
Alright, we'll go with it. Delta 556, let's see, traffic on short final, runway 13, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 13, Delta 556, thanks.
Again, 719, you're at departure. You're cleared to Toronto Pearson International Airport. 10-6 departure. Radar vector to Gale, then is filed. Flying via SID, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me, squawk 1026.
Thanks.
Okay, Air Canada 719, go ahead with your readback. Air Canada 719, it's the 10-6 departure. Okay, 719er, readback correct. Expect runway 13 for departure. Push and start your discretion. Call ready for taxi. Tower 3613, welcome to LaGuardia. Bravo Echo Alpha to the ramp.
Bravo Echo Alpha to the ramp. Southwest 3613.
Ryanair 100 Tango, you're number 2, following heavy Airbus A330
Alright, so I hope this
on a
works.
2-mile final, wind 180 at 9er, runway 22, clear to land.
Ryanair 100 join
Oh,
a
this
little bit high
works.
on the profile.
So the plane is loaded as far
Alright,
as
Ryanair 100 Tango, let's do this, turn right heading 020.
let me just
I'll vector you back around.
it's gonna be, let me just do this real quick because we I'm sure I want to pass on, not pass off, pass on, calculate.
So 556, radar contact, altitude.
No, not runway 4, it's runway 13.
Delta 556 crossing flight level 2,800 feet, approaching 3,000.
31, 40,
Thank you,
40.
Delta 556, your transponder is showing mode Charlie now for whatever reason. So glad that's sorted out. You can climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000, Delta 556. Not sure what changed there. Didn't do anything, but thanks.
American 2871, turn left heading 020, vector city approach.
020 vector, American 2871.
Tower 75 Kilo Lima, wind 180 at 9er, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
60.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, Southwest 75 Kilo Lima.
American 3438, gonna maintain 4,000.
4,000.
So we
Delta
have
1126, gonna maintain 4,000.
7 on board.
Kind of 4,000 to 11.
And the zero fuel it is
Delta 556, direct merit, climb and maintain 17,000.
Director Merritt, climb and maintain 17,000, Delta 556.
zero fuel it is
Delta 624, welcome
56.5
to LaGuardia. Left on Bravo, Echo Alpha to the ramp.
slash
Left
on
on
Bravo,
Bravo,
Echo
Echo
Alpha
Alpha
to the ramp,
has a nod, Delta 624.
29.1.
Total 1914, 14, 44.
Flight Club 1914, New York approach, LaGuardia altimeter 2984, expect the ILS 22 approach.
Expect the ILS 22 approach, strong 19.
Well, Trump came out in New York.
New York approach, good evening, available 420.
Sorry.
12.3,
Oh.
6 at low.
Velo 422, New York approach.
Do I have to do anything? I need to figure out
Let me
what
just get the
is.
altimeter for you, 1 second.
Alright, so let me. I'll do this quick.
I got the meter on hand, the 422.
Thank you,
No,
Velo
it's 2
422,
minutes.
expect the ILS 16 approach at Westchester.
So I want 10 and 6.
We're going to Kilo Hotel Victor November, Suite 11.
10 9.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was HPN, I read it wrong. Right, Velo 422, let's see. Expect visual approach runway 20.
6.
We'll expect a visual runway 20, Velo 420.
5,000.
Runway 100 Tango, turn right heading 090.
Gotta set this.
090, runway 100 Tango.
American 3438, turn left heading 020, vectors for the approach.
020 for the approach.
Company message.
American 2889, your departure. You're cleared to Charlotte Douglas International Airport. 10 is 6 departure. Radar vector is to white, then is filed. Climb via SID. Search flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is with me, squawk 1027.
Alright, so we can push. No, we can't push. Oh lord, we can't push. BC.
Alright, we're cleared to Charlotte.
And that's administration.
10 is 6 departure.
Let me just. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
American 2889, your feedback is correct. Expect runway 13 for departure. Push and start your discretion. Call ready for taxi.
Alright, we'll expect 13 and flight taxi, American 2889.
Velo 422, you're cleared direct to New Haven.
Clear direct to New Haven Airport, Velo 422.
Right now, 100 Tango, turn right heading 190, join the runway 22 localizer.
190, run the localizer, runway 100 Tango.
Again, 2871, turn right heading 090, it's going to maintain 3000.
090, 3000, American 2871.
Flight Club 1914, it's going to maintain 8000.
8,000, drop 1914.
South 1126, turn left heading 020, vectors to the approach.
That's 020, vectors to approach.
Right now, 100 Tango, 7 miles from Greco, 3000 till established on the localizer, clear for the ILS 22 approach.
Apologies, you broke up there, runway 1 second, say again, please.
Right now, 100 Tango, 7 miles from Greco, maintain 3000 till established on the localizer, clear for the ILS 22 approach.
Maintain 3000 for the established, cleared ILS 22 approach, runway 100 Tango.
American 2871 for spacing, reduce speed to 180.
180 on the speed, American 2871.
Right now, 100 Tango, speed 180 until Greco, wind 180 at 9er, runway 22, clear to land.
180 till Greco, cleared to land 22, runway 100 Tango.
American 3438, going to maintain 3000.
To 3,000 for American 34.
Oh lord. This is go crazy sometimes.
Cockpit to ground.
American 2891, 6 miles from Greco, turn right heading 190, maintain 3000 till established in the localizer, clear for the ILS 22 approach.
Cleared for push start. Please
Stop for
release parking
2871.
brake.
American 2871, heading 190,
Parking
run
brakes are
localizer.
released.
190 on the heading of the
Commencing
localizer.
pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Whatever it is.
It will start in the
American
sequence.
2071, I think you're going to end up through the localizer. So make that right turn heading 250 to join the localizer from the other side.
250 will join us on the other side, American 2871.
American 2871, clear for the ILS 22 approach.
Clear for the ILS 22, American 2871.
American 3438, turn right heading 090.
090, American 3438.
And below 42218 for lower, please.
Fellow 422, send to maintain 3000.
3000, thanks for 422.
Sub 1126, send to maintain 3000.
3000 for 1126.
Okay, pushback completed.
Central Aircraft
Set your
Information
parking
Hotel
brake.
now current at LaGuardia, altimeter 2984.
Parking brake set. Ground. You may disconnect. Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and
Turkey
goodbye.
Airlines 2887, runway 13, taxi Alpha, Golf, Papa, hold short runway 22 at Golf.
Taxi to runway 13 via Alpha Golf Papa, hold short runway 22 at Golf, American Airlines 2887.
American 2871, your number 2, following a Boeing 737 on a 2-mile final, wind 170 at 5, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22 clear to land, American 2871.
Sky Club 1914, send to maintain 4000.
4000, ground taxi 14.
Bill 422, you're leaving my airspace. The New York approach for islip sector is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight. Safe landing.
Alright, we'll head over to Unicum at all 422. You have a good night.
All right.
So 75 Kilo Lima, New York approach, New York departure. Let's see here. Say altitude, please.
5,000 feet, southwest of Montreal.
Thank you, Southwest 75 Kilo Lima. I seem to lose track of you there after departure, and apologies. Radar contact, proceed direct Zims, climb and maintain 15,000.
Sorry, Zim 15,000, leave San Francisco. Sorry, southwest.
American 3438, sorry I put you through the localizer. Turn right heading 250 to join the localizer.
250,
American 3438, 90 miles from Greco. Maintain 3000, so established on the localizer, clear for the ILS 22 approach.
the ILS 22, American 3438.
Delta 1126, turn right heading 130.
Right 130 for Delta 1126. Nice turn off there, Ryan.
Radio 100 Tango, welcome to LaGuardia. Continue Bravo, Echo, Alpha to the ramp.
Bravo, Alpha to the ramp, Ryan 100, thank you.
American 2887, cross runway 22, no delay, traffic on a 2-mile final.
Cross runway 22, no delay, and reroute.
How's the traffic? I can't really get much closer than that, I apologize.
Flight 1914, speed pilot discretion.
And New York approach, we are negative on the traffic on C2. Are we clear?
Seriously?
American 2871, you're clear to land.
All right, great. Clear to land, thanks. Can't see him. It's all black.
Okay, no worries. American 3438, going to maintain 2,000 until establishing the localizer.
Down to 2,000 until established.
So at 1126, 7 miles from Greco, turn right heading 190, maintain 3,000 until established in the localizer, clear for the ILS-22 approach.
Alright, we'll turn right 190, maintain 3,000 until established ILS-22, clear for the ILS-22 for 1126.
Turn 2871, welcome to LaGuardia, 2 left turns onto Bravo, then Echo Alpha to the ramp.
Bravo, Echo Alpha to the ramp. Thanks for the help tonight, American 2871.
New York approach, Air Canada 719 at spot 9 Alpha, holding short of Alpha, ready to taxi.
JetBlue 326,
Wow.
I'm not showing you on my scope. What is your location?
Yes. Okay. Clearly he's talking to somebody that isn't me.
Do you have a heading for Trump X14?
I thought you were a pilot. I'm sorry. Trump 1914, turn left heading 020, vectors for the approach.
Left 020, Trump 1914.
Again, 3438, wind 170 at 5, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, American 3438.
Delta 1126, reduce the final approach speed. You're about 4 miles in trail of a Boeing 737 on 4 mile final, wind 170 at 5, runway 22, clear to land.
Alright, we're down to the final approach speed, and we got the traffic inside, clear to land for 22 for 1126.
Southwest 75 Kilo Lima, you're climbing out of my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Thank you. Frequency change approved. Southwest 75 Kilo.
New York approach, Air Canada 719, holding short of Alpha, ready to taxi 13. What else do I need to say though? Like, what else do I need to say? Am I speaking a different language? Jesus, tonight.
American 2887, runway 13, line up and wait.
So, my mute?
Runway 13, American 2887.
Isn't making sense.
Aircraft on the ground. Anyone looking for ground services or clearance, contact LaGuardia Ground. Coming up shortly. Just 1 second. Give me a second to get online.
Wow, bro. These things, you hear me?
Yeah, we're trying to go unblock. Thanks for your agency. Have a good night. Take care.
Thanks for flying. Okay, LaGuardia is now online. 121.7. Trump 1914, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Trump 1914.
Oh boy. I'm not hearing nothing, and I don't really know if it's. I think he said 1217. You know how long I was calling for taxi?
2889 LaGuardia ground, 913, taxi via Alpha. Let's see. Sorry, taxi via Echo Romeo Papa, hold short of runway 22. Echo Bravo Romeo Papa, hold short of runway 22.
Echo Bravo and Papa. Echo Bravo Romeo and Papa, full short of 22, 2889.
LaGuardia ground, good evening. Air Canada 719 spot 9 Alpha, holding short of Alpha, requesting taxi to 13. Can't do it.
Canada 719 LaGuardia ground, good evening. Runway 13, taxi via Lima Bravo Papa, hold short of runway 22.
Lima Bravo Papa, hold short 22. Air Canada 719. Bravo.
Canada 719, squawk 1026 and mode Charlie, please.
LaGuardia ground, good evening. American 3438, vacated runway 22 at Charlie.
3438, LaGuardia ground, good evening. Taxi to parking via Bravo, hold shuttle back up.
Taxi to gate via Bravo, and can you say that again?
Hold shuttle, actually just taxi to gate via Bravo, Echo Alpha.
Bravo Echo Alpha for 3438.
American 2889, squawk for Charlie, please.
Alright, left on to Bravo, and then hold short of 22.
American 2889, cross runway 22 at Papa, contacting the York approach. 128.8 on the other side, here.
22 at possible contact approach on the other side, American 2880. LaGuardia ground, good evening, Delta 1126, way down at the ground 22, Yankee Bravo, for the taxi return.
Go 1126, LaGuardia ground, good evening. Taxi to parking via Bravo, Echo Alpha, here.
Alright, parking Bravo, Echo Alpha, 1226, thank you.
I'm supposed to look. Hold short.
American 719, cross runway 22 at Papa, contacting the York approach. 120.8 on the other side, here.
Cross 22 up Papa, contact New York approach on the other side. Good night, Air Canada 719.
Heading 280.
280, and we accidentally entered in our speed, American 2887.
Alright, no worries.
New York approach, Delta 1568 through 15,000 to cross phase 887.
1568, New York approach, LaGuardia altimeter 2984. Expect the ILS runway 22 approach. And proceed direct harp, descend and maintain 4000.
Direct harp and down to 4,000 and we'll expect ILS 22, Delta 1568.
So 1914, 7 miles from Greco, turn right heading 190, maintain 3000 till established and localizer, clear for the ILS 22 approach.
190, still established, good for
American 2887, you're going the opposite direction of where you need to be. Turn left heading 270.
270, American 2887.
Yeah, this ain't working. I don't
American
know.
2887, when able, direct Biggie.
Direct to Biggie, American 2887.
That ain't working. New York approach, Air Canada 719, holding short of 13 at Papa.
Air Canada 719, New York departure, weighing 170 at 5, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 13 Air Canada 719. He didn't give me the vector, so I should probably just set that to 130.
Thank you, American 2889. Radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
That's a 1-5.
From 1914, traffic departs crossing runway prior to arrival, wind 170 at 5, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 22, cross
American 2887, you're climbing out of my airspace. New York Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Frequency change approved and sorry for the trouble, American Airlines 2887.
No worries, all good. Number 3544 Golf, that airport is covered either by the ice-left sector of New York approach or the Kennedy sector. It's not covered by LaGuardia, so there's nobody on my view to see the constant thing. American 2889, turn left heading 270. Canada 719, radar contact, altitude.
1,600.
Thank you, Canada 719, climb and maintain 15,000.
I maintain 15,000 Air Canada 719. 15,000.
New York, hello, November 260, Golf,
Number 260, Sierra Golf, New York approach. The closest altimeter I have to you is Danbury 2986.
2986.
American 2889, turn left heading 220, when able direct white. Canada 719, turn left heading 320.
Left heading 320. It was nice, if I could say. It was, but the rotation was really smooth. It wasn't fast. It was nice to me, anyway. It was decent.
So 321, New York approach, you with me? American 2889, plan to maintain flight level 240.
320 is not it.
Canada 719, proceed direct gale.
Direct gale. Oh, that was not it. 320 was not the heading, sir. Anyways, that's alright. We make it. Thankfully.
From 1914, welcome to LaGuardia. When able, exit left, contact ground 121.7.
Alright, left main ground
1568 miles from Yeoman. You direct Yeoman, but Yeoman and matter above 3,000, 50 island, 2 approach.
South Gilman at about 3,000 to ILS 236, Delta 1516. Approach, Delta 611 to 11 miles to
321, US approach, LaGuardia altimeter 2984. Expect the ILS runway 22 approach, descend and maintain 4,000.
2984, 60 ILS, and 8,000 at 3
So 321, descend and maintain 4,000.
Oh, that's about 4,000 at 3 November 1 X-ray at 500, 129 miles.
Number 12 Sierra X-ray near approach. Closest altimeter I have is Danbury, altimeter 2986. Welcome.
2986, 122 X-ray.
Okay, 719, you're coming out of my airspace. Your center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight.
Over there in the comment, thanks a lot, good night. Up to 380.
122 X-ray, can I step out of the cockpit for 1 minute?
Number 12 Sierra X-ray approved. Take your time. Report back.
Roger.
I can't uninstall that thing because it don't record the flight.
American 2889, contact Washington Center 133.72.
It don't record the flight, and I don't really understand what's going on with it. Nobody can really help me. Nobody's being real helpful about it. So I don't know how we're supposed to fix it. But it is relative. I'll take into consideration the fact that I may very well have to uninstall it and reinstall it or something. Anyways, the flight is supposed to be an hour and 5 minutes long. And just check progress. We didn't really get too far, so it's kind of pointless at this stage. But oh boy, we're late. We was late this time. We were supposed to leave at 55 and we left at 58. And we scheduled to land at 2:30. I couldn't confuse him, if I'm honest. I don't think it can be an hour and a half. So these times kind of confusing me. Not landing at 33, right? Can tell you that much for sure. Oh dear. Did I link those? Same settings. Well, it's not a lot of time, but to these people, 3 minutes is a lot. Sometimes. But this thing, it simulates like real operations. Meaning, if you're late, you can get asked questions. Okay. I don't know how that I can set to 30. There's one. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. We can go to 30. just like in my box here, boy. Got some turbulence beating me, boat. It is hot though, oh my goodness. Like yesterday wasn't so bad. The day before wasn't so bad either, but tonight it's just murderous. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine how the people that live other places feel. To be truthfully honest though, during the day it can be like 47, 57 degrees in Dubai. But then for the night, I suspect, because it's the desert, the temperatures is dropped pretty low. So it won't be that big of an issue at night. At least I don't think so. Maybe I have to research that. But then oh Lord, you sit here in the middle of the ocean? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Who tell me to go island in the middle of the ocean, bro? Especially this close to the equator. This close to the equator. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. The humidity here is not healthy. It is not healthy. And the fact that like I'm running on this computer next to my foot right now is not helping the situation any more at all. Like my foot feel like getting in a sauna. It is crazy, but then the entire room just like ain't hot, but it like you can feel the humidity. Listen, okay, cause like I say, no here complaining, but then I remember in like to Miami in summertime. Jesus, tonight, no. No. That's a different kind of heat. You hear? That's a different kind of heat. It's be humid. Oh my God, it's be a humid hot. So the sun will be out, but you won't really be feeling the sun. You'll be feeling the air. If that makes sense. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is crazy hot in Miami in the summertime. Crazy hot. Golly. And then a couple of days ago the hurricane season started too. Let me not even discuss that, because that's going to go ahead and remind me of things that I don't want to be reminded about. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and forget that now and think of other things. Besides how hot it is, because I could talk about that all night, but it's really unnecessary conversation at this point. We could talk about this flight plan here. How about that? We talk about this flight plan just a little bit. All right. We want the highlights on. So we got Air Canada 719, and then it's the 5th of June 2022 from LaGuardia to Toronto. And this is me. The dispatcher is Darrell Smith, and this is his number. I guess it's like his ID number and his desk number, I guess, whatever. Or the extension. Maybe that's the extension of the desk. Takeoff alternate was not needed. So remember, at some point I was talking about takeoff alternates, and I was saying that at first it was a very foreign concept to me, because I didn't really understand like you could take off from somewhere else. You know what I mean? Because to me that's what takeoff alternate would have meant. I'm sorry, forgive my Beijing. To me that's what it would have meant. But then as the course went on and I learned things, I learned that takeoff alternates are forgive me. Takeoff alternates are basically alternates for landing after you take off. So you got the en route alternate and you got the destination alternate, but should something go wrong after you take off or on takeoff, then you would need a takeoff alternate, right? So generally speaking, takeoff alternates are used when the weather at the departure airport is below landing minimums at the departure airport. So it might very well be that the weather is good enough for you to take off, because the standard minimums is for takeoff is a half statute mile for twin engine plane, right? Or sorry, not twin, for a plane that has 3 engines or more. So, oh boy, remembering that I did my license on a 727, not 9 with a twin engine, so my regulations would be different for a twin engine plane. Anyway, so for an aircraft that has 3 engines or more, is a half statute mile. So that being the case, it means that generally speaking, unless it's below half statute mile at the airport, you are capable of taking off from that airport. The issue then becomes, like, should something happen at the weight that you're taking off at, and the weather is, let us say the weather is the same, minimum for takeoff is half a statute mile, and the landing minimums for that airport, which based on the ILS now, the landing minimums may be say more realistic, maybe 1.5 statute miles or 1 statute mile, depending on the approach, like what landing aids you got available. Like, you know, if so, let me go to the charts and show you what I mean. Let me just go to the chart and show you what I mean. Go back to the cockpit and we go control. Oh dear. No. It's not that one I want, it's this one I want. So we want Navigraph. Get rid of that. Now we do want the LaGuardia, but we want the approach charts. So let me say let me use 22. Let's use 22. Alright, for argument's sake, let me just say again that the weather was half statute mile visibility for takeoff, and that's legal for me to go. Just on be assuming that that's legal for me to go, and I come down here and we deciding that we can use runway 22 for an approach back to landing, because it got ILS and because it might be the longer runway. It might not necessarily be, but it might be the longer runway, and this is what we're choosing to use. So we come down here and we're looking at the minimums, and we see the straight in landing runway 22. You got this section here, which is for the ILS, assuming you have the ILS available, and then you have this section here which would be considered non-precision because the glide slope is out. So we can say you get a NOTAM that runway 22 the glide slope is unserviceable between the hours that you showing up. You don't have a glide slope. So then, if that's the case, you can't use the full ILS. You can't use full ILS. You would have to come straight over here to the glide slope up, and the minimums for that. So let me just say you're having a really bad day. So you got the glide slope and the approach lighting system out. Means no, that you gotta come here, scratch that, and you gotta come here. And RVR, this is 4,000. So RVR 4,000 or 3/4 of a statute mile. So remember, the visibility we starting with for takeoff is half a statute mile, and it's not expected to change at any point soon. So we are legal to take off, but we are not legal to land, because we got, at least not on 22. We're not legal to land on runway 22 because we don't have a glide slope, which means that we already out here in the hurt minimums. Let me call it the hurt minimums, because that can hurt your belly. So dead. Anyway, so then you get you're over in the hurt minimum column, right? And then whoop, another NOTAM that said the ALS is out also. Want. You know, like so no. Unfortunately, your minimums are going to be RVR 4,000 or 3/4 of a statute mile. So already this is above half because 3/4 is more than half. Okay, using math people, 3/4 is more than half, so that's already about half. So it's like, no, you can't return to 22. So then I would ask the dispatcher, no, and my responsibility would be to see if there's another runway that I could use with the ILS that's functioning, that has better minimums. So now you can come back over here to the approach charts, and again we try runway 4. We try runway 4. Try 4. Alright, coming out here to the minimums, and runway 4 has, because it's 422, right? Yeah, it's 422. So they just say that because it's the same runway, that we got the same problem where the glide slope is out from the ILS. So it means that we can't use the full ILS out here at all. Okay, so we're getting into the Hertz minimums now. Okay, so we over here in the Hertz minimum column, right? Okay, I don't remember. I'd have to look at that. Okay, so it says it has a note here, and it says dual VR receivers or DME required. Fair enough. Let me just say that we only got one, means that we can't use that. Means that we can't use this column, so because we only have one of this thing. Okay, so now we have to go over to the even more Hertz column, because your belly hurts and bad now at this point. So we gone and we over here. Stop what? What exactly do I need to stop? Why? Okay. Anyways, so we come over here and we see that the is minimum descent altitude is 640 feet barrel and 619 feet of radar. Okay, so we got the runway. We have the runway. What area? Let me know again. Oh my gosh. I know it's runway something intensity looks. Okay, so okay, so we got the approach lighting system, so we don't have to use the extreme Hertz belly. We don't go use that part, so we're scratching that part. We're staying over here. So for a category A and B airplane, category A and B is 90 knot approach speed, 120 knot approach speed. So we will fall into category C as a medium, as an airline. So we over here in the C category, meaning that we're not dealing with update at all. So, but what we got here, beer Hertz belly, because this one even worse. This one is 1 3/8 of a statute one. Belly well burn. Okay, belly well burn. So it means no, that instead of we can't use runway 22 and we can't use runway we can't use 2 and we can't use 4. So let me try the same runway we depart from and see if we can get better minimums from that. Alright, so just imagine again we're having a really bad day and we got the ILS, however the approach lighting system is out. So we got a note that says approach lighting system is out for runway 13. So it means now that even though we got the full ILS available, that we gotta come down here, and it doesn't matter what category you're in, as long as the approach lighting system is out, then your minimums are RVR 4000 or 3/4 of a statute mile. Three-quarter of a statute mile. So, that being the case, you cannot use runway 13 for landing, either if you should have to come back and be legal. So you got one more option now. One more. And remember, obviously, that you have to choose these runways based on the winds too, like what the winds are doing. But the winds are negligible at this point, so we're just dealing strictly with the NOTAMs and the minimums, the weather. So after it's runway 33, and then there is, should we do 413 and 22? What's the other end? What's the other end of 13? Oh Lord, what's the end of 13, boy? 13 and 180, okay? Look, 13 and 180. 13 and 5 is 18, and 3 is 21. So 31, 32, 30, 30. I don't know. Let me look at the ground chart. It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, it's a shame. Anyway, it's 31. Boom, boom. But we don't have any approach information for 31. I think 31 is that runway that is good visual for. Anyways, let me check. We'll check and see. Got a localizer tree one. So already this is a bad runway because they ain't the ILS here at all. You only got the localizer. So this is not a precision approach, which means that this means the minimums can already be trashed. So having gone through all of that, it means that we will not be able to come back to LaGuardia should something go wrong and be legal, because even though we have good weather for takeoff, we don't have the weather for landing. And that being said, it means that we would have to find an airport that is within is an hour and a half or 4 hours. It can't be 4 hours. It can't be an hour and a half or 3 hours. I need to look over that. Let me get my book. That's fine. I thought I could look at that. I can look at that from over here on the internet, ain't it? I can check that on the internet. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for FAOs on departure alternates. Okay, so it should not be more than 1 hour from the departure airport at normal cruising speed in still air with one engine inoperative for an airliner with 2 engines. Meaning, if I'm going to choose a departure alternate, it would have to be within an hour away at that particular speed. At that particular speed, it will have to be an hour away. So that being said, where then, if I needed to go somewhere, could I decide to go? Oh dear, I got again carried away a little bit. As we can reach top of descent soon. Less than 40 miles, so I ain't gonna start preparing for landing. Okay. Naturally, we could try JFK, but remember that all these airports in the same area, so it's likely that they will have similar weather, if not the same type of visibility, etc. So we're going over to JFK, and JFK also has a half statute mile. So let me just not even bother with the close airports, and there we go. Maybe not Newark, maybe Philadelphia. Let me try Philadelphia. Like, this is a cluttered piece of information. This is a cluttered piece of work. Golly. Let me try Philadelphia K, P, H, L. I ain't gonna pause this for a minute. We might have to get back to that. So let me just go over here and see if I could get the weather. I should do it from this side. Weather request. And I see YYZ. I might be coming up on top of that real quick now. Oh dear, we didn't even put in an arrival. That's probably what. We're doing 2-4 right because I'm not doing. So this ain't gonna give me a ILS 2-4 right. Oh, there it is. Cause I was like, what? I ain't look right. What is our? This is something. This is my fault. Link 3. Oh dear, Canada. Oh, so I ain't even paying them no money. This one. I don't care. I don't care what else says. 320 at 9. 320 at 9. Temperature is 17. 7. And 2996. 2996. We're using 2-4 right, so that's probably 200 feet. I'll check it and come back. We want 10-9. Now we want 10-9, and we're going to want the arrival, which is the lane 3. 2, 3, for this one. And then we're going to want which is going to be ILS 23, 24 rates. To 50. Ah, boy. File. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go into the plane and use the tablet for that. Just whoop. I know that I saw those somewhere, but I just don't remember where I saw them. Let's check and see. It will not be from here. Where is it? Alright, Sammy. Oh, Lord. See, delay card on company tablet and allocate as per. There it is. So So we're gonna press this. RLP.
2,500.
Toronto traffic, Charlie Kilo Golf Alpha Whiskey eastbound for Pearson. ILS 3 to your right at 3,000. 7 miles from Erdella.
We almost here. Almost here.
Toronto traffic, Kilo Golf Alpha Whiskey at Redod, inbound ILS, 33 right, Toronto Pearson, Toronto traffic.
Let me just hope that I could get there before he does, because that look a hot mess.
$500. $100 above.
Shit, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to go and change this because I forgot. It's still a good thing that it worked, but
Minimum.
Oh dear.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Toronto traffic, Kilo Golf Alpha Whiskey on final, runway 33 right, Toronto Pearson.
Yeah, that exit was trash. That exit is trash, but anyways, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that, okay? We're going to leave that as it was. Hopefully I'll get to see him land, I suppose. Right? We'll just...
Toronto traffic, Golf Alpha Whiskey is 3 miles from runway 33 right, Toronto.
Only short 33 right for landing traffic. Okay. How is it cheating? Let's see if I could go over here. Let me get rid of them. Yeah, honestly, I could have crossed and been on my way to the gate by now, but I said, man, let me just stop. Let me just stop. 3 miles is not that far, but it ain't that close either. Oh, no wonder it takes so long. Still glad. So he come in here so long with look at this. Look at this drama. Oh dear. That didn't work out. That was a float. Hey, make it. There it is. We crossing now. This is what that kind of thing.
Toronto traffic, Golf Alpha Whiskey is clear, runway 33 right, Toronto.
I hate the fact that I can't hear these engines, bro. Like, that really bothering me. Alright, you make the left here and turn into another gate right in front of you. Because it's about that kind of time. I did not turn the APU on. Thank you, because I know that it's 24s. You don't use the 33s. I've never heard of those being used before in my entire life. Anyways, we parking 176. We here.
Toronto traffic, Golf Alpha Whiskey is taxiing via Echo to the infield ramp, Toronto.
Oh dear, down there, light is still on. I mean, not down there, indeed. Taxi light is still on. This jetway bridge, this jetway ain't do such a good job. Anyways, that's alright. That's alright. So even though we took off late, plane still was early out the arrival. It's been real, but you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the heck out of here, man. I'm out. I'm out. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, and I'll catch you on another stream.